Hello everybody, my name is SupremeSpectre, and for today's video you're gonna watch me win a game as Foundation. The new secret skin that came out. It's a pretty good looking skin. I'm not gonna lie to you. I always usually prefer wearing the cape on because it just looks best. Like, it sucks that you can't put it on everybody else, but it's alright. And then the pickaxes, they just look amazing. Especially with the other style too that I haven't unlocked yet because, well, I'm gonna unlock it soon, probably right after this video. I'm about to get some more of that Fortnite in, you know? But originally I was just gonna let you guys just watch the gameplay and stuff like that, because I usually have like the mic unplugged when I'm playing Fort. If I'm playing by myself and I don't got nobody to talk to, I would usually play without the mic instead of with the mic, because one, you have to plug in the mic into the controller. I have one that has to be plugged into the controller in order for you to actually hear me talk, and that will take away from my gaming experience. Basically, I'll play less consistent. My gameplay will be lowered. Um, Input lag, let's just say that. Input lag is gonna happen to where whenever I'm pressing certain buttons or turning the control stick, it will be delayed, and I don't want that to happen when I'm not even playing with anybody. Even if I was like, if I had like a different mic, I probably wouldn't even be talking that much, to be honest, because I don't really do a whole bunch of talking when I'm just playing by myself the entire time. And in this game, I was trying to do a challenge too, and I was trying to like one of the challenges was it was to get the rap for him. It was you had to hire a person and go 100 meters with them. And like a couple games before this, I was trying to do that exact same thing, and it always panned out to be difficult because he didn't show up after the first time I went there and got killed. He didn't show up anymore after that. So I was like, what am I supposed to do? Stuff like that. So then I just end up playing out this match. But anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys about Chapter 3 as a whole, because this is a really good chapter, and I love the way they did the map and the textures to the map and stuff like that. But, you know, let's just start off with the map. Now, this map is obviously going to be better than Chapter 2, because Chapter 2 wasn't even better than the first map, man. It wasn't even better than the first map when it first dropped. I mean, like, sure, it was good. Yeah, look how this guy's about to just sit there and camp here because I knocked his teammate. Look how he's just camping. I was just sitting there in awe when I was watching this part. I was like, wow, he's just really camping right there. And I was like, when is he gonna come in? And then like, these bots are crazy now. There's I know I'm getting off topic, but there's literally a bot or AI bots that work for the IO, and they will drive up in a car and they'll pull up where you stay at and they'll start unleashing absolute bullets on you. When I saw that in someone else's like video for patch notes, I was like, wow, they are really elevating these AI bots. So seeing that really made me wonder about the AI bots now, because they go stupid. Like, this is a normal AI bot that are prone to land at this place. Normally, well, I guess normally you would see an AI bot actually attack, you know, the people if one of their team members got taken down, but not this much. Not the fact that they would just literally stand at the door just waiting. It's like it was literally just waiting there, and then the enemy was crawling towards the girl was crawling towards me, not him, to get revived. And then they actually revived too. I don't know. Well, I'm pretty sure they did revive, but like, I saw them revive one of the matches where I tried. But yeah, back on topic about, well, I can finish that thought. But yeah, there's literal IO henchmen that will drive up and they will unleash absolute bullets on you. So be on the lookout for a random car driving on its own, cause yeah, AI bots. Well, I'm pretty sure you guys saw with like the Christmas update. But yeah, AI bots do drive vehicles now, even quad crashers. So it's really cool to see how this game really elevates even with AI bot play. And what else with those AI bots? I don't think there's a lot to. I don't think there's a lot to really say other than just seeing them drive in a car. Like I was playing a match and they were literally driving in a car, and I was just like, wow, that is crazy. But anyway, the map. Map, gorgeous. First place I ever landed on the map was Camp Cuddle. Won my first game there. If you guys didn't see that, me and Short, where we did that on the first video. Well, the first video of the map. The first video of the chapter was the Battle Pass, obviously. So yeah, go ahead and watch that if you haven't seen it already. It's a pretty good game. I was bewildered when I saw the MK because I was like, there's a literal gun where you scope in. Because at first I was just like, because I never done it before. I was trying to not look at any spoilers the entire time. And I didn't. But the only thing I really did know is that Spider-Man was coming to the Battle Pass. And the only reason I thought that was because of how they did Carnage. Carnage's movie was about to come out, and the Battle Pass was coming out before the movie. And like I didn't know Carnage was coming, obviously, but like seeing that he came and how the order panned out, and then more cosmetics came out within the movie release, I was speculating that Spider-Man was gonna come out next season because he was already gonna come out. Like they already said, hey, look out for the look how this dude gets trolled because I don't have any shotgun. Yeah, this guy just completely gets duded on because of how bad he played his cards. That dude, I thought he saw me when I was rolling around here. But anyway, back to the freaking thing. Yeah. Being of how the Spider-Man movie was coming out after this chapter, and of how they lined up the dates for, I was like, yeah, Spider-Man was gonna come out in this chapter and stuff like that. Well, I thought it was gonna be season 9 because of how the crew pack worded itself. Yeah, he just gets completely flattened out. Like it's sad to see it. It's sad to see it. But yeah. I just knew. I just knew it was coming. I didn't even have to look at the thing. And then when my brothers told me, "Oh, Spider-Man's in the game," I was like, "Yep, I knew that was coming." But I didn't know how they were going to really implement him. Like I knew it was going to be a battle pass, so it's probably going to be the last tier, like it is. I didn't know like which Spider-Man they're going to choose and how. Well, I knew it was going to be the original, but how like the Spider-Man suit was gonna look and stuff like that. I didn't know all about that. And so I saw the Spider-Man suit, I was like, oh, cool. That's a good Spider-Man suit. He looked a little bulky, just a little bit. But not too much, I guess. But now he's back. He's back to normal standards now because with the new update, I'm pretty sure they changed like some of the body types of sizes in the skins itself. Cause like if you look in the locker, the girl skins have like most of the girl skins have very small arms, and then the crew pack skin has a very small arms as well. And I was just sitting there like, dang, they are really small. And I was looking, I was like, wow, I guess we're gonna be able to aim a lot better because of the arm difference. Yeah, go ahead and check that out. And then like physics obviously been updated, but one thing I am looking forward to is like the footsteps, because I heard news about them adding like footsteps to the game, footstep sounds, and that's gonna be cool hearing footsteps like this. Like as you can see for him, you just hearing normal footsteps like I'm wearing a default with like boots. That's how you're hearing his. Yeah, That's all about that. But I keep not talking about the map again. Chapter two's map was like, it was alright. It wasn't like completely terrible. The only thing I really just didn't like about it is that it was too modern. Like all the places were too modern. It was like especially like Lazy Lagoon. It was just like too open and stuff like that. I only like landed Holly Hedges and Retail Row. Holly Hedges and Retail Row were the only things I was really like landing. Other places I would actually like go to if like, my squad wanted to go there. But in any other case, I wouldn't go there at all. Oh man, am I getting flashbacks right now of the freaking chapter 2 map of how many memories I had? Oh man. I'm like the guns are alright, I guess. I was definitely hurt when I saw that the old pump was taken away in chapter 2. I was very sad about that. Well, I wasn't like crying or anything like that, but I was like, dang. Now we have this newer model of a pump that looks completely garbs to me. Well, it's not garbs, but like when you're thinking about it, it's gonna be completely trash to you. Not to mention the damage that they took away the damage, and they uh they made the pump longer, and I don't like that. I don't like that they did that. The pump looked it so good in chapter 1 because like it was just like it for me it was just how it was like small. It was just a small shotgun and it looked so nice and presentable. By the way, the shotgun's called the Knight. I play Save the World and I have it in Save the World and it's called the Knight. So at least I have it somewhere. But other than that, like the shotgun's literally called the Knight. And it just looks so good. And then we take it out and then you hit somebody. And I'm not gonna lie to you, back in the day when we had that shotgun and like the gold pump and the purple pump, I would usually always, like most of the time, 90% of the time, look how good this shotgun is, by the way. It's amazing. But anyway, most of the time I would usually have the blue shotgun. I would usually have the blue pump at all times. Even if it's a purple, I would usually take the blue one. For the sole purpose of it doing about the exact same damage as the purple one anyway. And like sometimes because it's legendary, I would take the legendary just because. Just because it is a legendary. Other than that, I wasn't taking anything except for the blue pump. Cause I just loved it. I didn't want to drop the blue pump. It was my favorite shotgun. I had so many memories with that shotgun too, especially when I was a noob. I was jumping around, shotgunning, and like, I'm pretty sure you guys remember back in the day when you guys had your first time with the shotgun where you just like jump, shoot, jump, shoot, jump, shoot, but you were, for me, I was quick scoping. I don't know if you guys were quick scoping, maybe a good chunk of you were quick scoping. Yeah, that happened, stuff like that. Scar never was taken away. Scars were never taken away from the game at all until this chapter, which is actually pretty good. It's like we're gonna miss the Scar, but it's good to have a new type of meta. Before I get to the guns, I keep getting confused. It's like so much to talk about. I don't know how I'm able to fill up 20 minutes of recording of this video. But like, yeah. Let me finish up with the map. This map looks very simplistic and stuff like that. Well, not very simplistic. It has a little bit of modern to it, which is fine. I just didn't like Chapter 2 map because it was too modern and it wasn't simple enough for me. Because like, I just liked how the structures were, you know, and I like how they were actually like, a good bit of heals and stuff like that. With Chapter 2 map, it was like not enough like environmental, just like heals and just like a middle of nowhere vibe. It was like you were literally on a real map, and I didn't like that much. It's hard to really explain it, but I just like this map. I just like this map. It's alright. I still do like Chapter 1 map, but like this map is still growing. It's still gonna be growing at some point, which is good. We recently got the grotto too. I haven't been in there at all. I've been around there, but I haven't been in there at all. So I can't really give my opinions on that. But like the maps, I can't wait to see how this map evolves. I really can't. Yeah. That's enough about the map. Gunplay. I love that they took out. I was so glad I didn't die here because of this. Because I died already before because of a freaking mythic SMG at one point, and I was like the day before this game, which was yesterday's game. Oh yeah, sorry for not uploading yesterday, but like I upload before my last video says 2 days, so it still counts as being a day in a way within its own. But videos have their own time zone; they don't respond to the world's time zone. But yeah, I love how they did the guns. They actually just scrapped every last gun and threw it in a boat, which was a nice change of pace. We were too used to the old gunplay, and now we have something to get used to. It was very rocky in the beginning because of that long reload time and me actually trying to figure out how to really get down with this striker pump. Like I was doing pretty good with the auto shotgun. I was doing pretty good because I would anytime a gun would play out, anytime a new gun would come out, I would go into creative and I would like play around a little bit in there and just test out the gun just to make sure I know what I'm doing when I go into a game. Me and my brother used to do that all the time when he was on mobile and I was on PlayStation. Well, I still am on PlayStation, but he's on PlayStation 2 now, so I had to share with him because he doesn't have his own stuff anymore. Rip mobile. Rip mobile. But now he has the same phone as me, so he can't even play Fortnite if he wanted to. But, yeah. I love the AK. I didn't like the MK that much, even though you see using it a good bit of the time in this game. In games like after this too, because like I was actually kind of getting down with the MK. Like I don't hate the MK. I don't hate the MK. I just don't. I just prefer being able to see everything while I'm using my gun. That's basically the only way you can really say it. I just prefer seeing everything while I'm scoping with my gun. But nothing wrong with using that, because like in the beginning, well, not the beginning, but like sort of the beginning, like intermediate beginning, I was getting good with that gun to where I would like figure out, because like when I was using a burst, I figured out that I had to like track or like put bullets before them, like not put bullets like completely before them, but like put the crosshair before them and like just track them like that because they're going to that direction anyway. So I would do that and I would hit the most nastiest burst headshots ever. I mean, like I should have recorded it and showed it to you guys, but I don't know if I knew about share factor at the time. But when I tell you my burst shots, like my brother was literally kind of sad for these guys. I was sad for them too, especially when they got in the air. When they started gliding in the air and I was using a burst, I don't know where this guy was at all. Sad I couldn't get him right there. I didn't even get that kill. Wait, I think I did actually. I don't know what I did this for. Yeah, I didn't get that kill. But yeah, I was kind of sad for these guys that were getting like jumped this hard. Cause like anytime you would get in the air and I would have the gold burst or purple burst, it was completely wraps for you because of how good my tracking was. Like, and even if you were on the ground, you have a chance to build, But if you don't build in time before I get the next burst shots in, you are going to die. No cap. You were not living no more after that point. And it's sad to say that. But oh, I hope we get a new burst. I hope we get a new burst too. Or maybe just the old burst. 'Cause I missed that the first burst they had. I remember I thought it was like an AR. I thought it was just like an auto AR, but it wasn't. I mean, like, it is auto AR, but like it's a burst type, not a single shot type. I remember those days. Hopefully they bring it back for this chapter, because it looks like it belongs in this chapter somewhat. And I'm pretty sure it shot like 4 bullets as well. But yeah. SMG cracked out. Strongest SMG we ever had. And it's very accurate as well. I need to hurry up. I have a couple minutes left. Yeah, strongest SMG we ever had. Shotgun. Man, this MK just does so much damage. Shotguns are good. I hope we get more guns and stuff like that too. And come on, I'm trying to have it squeezed out, 'cause I have a couple more seconds. New shotgun. Pick it up all the time. Go into creative. Use this shotgun. It will lighten your dreams up. You don't need an AR anymore. You can still use an AR, but you just gotta get good. All you have to do is put the dot on the character, and you will do maximum damage. No cap. Pick up this AR, use it at range, you'll be god tier. Best AR, best shotgun in the game. And that's all for the video, guys. I will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully you like my gameplay. See you next time.